depressurize. No atmosphere present. Warning.
Well, glad it told us. We'd be dead in 90 seconds in there.
Not just us. If there's no life support, does that mean there's no survivors?
Charlie Mac, I do not need life or support.
Lucky you.
Yes. Moses, go for it. See if you can pressurize everything out there.
Oh boy. No atmosphere present. Oh no. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Mule. You are now in the lobby.
Hide and seek would be the best game choice here.
No bodies. No one at all.
And it looks sealed off.
Where did everyone go? Someplace further in?
Chudah is a tonic that can be used to alleviate a range of illnesses and neurological conditions, including fatigue, nausea, and smallpox.
This is not safe for children.
Someone wanted food bad.
Out of order. Purge expired Juka paste. Oh, unless we've got a saw blade. Oh, can't do anything with that, I don't think. Whatever. What for whispers of a neglected environment?
Focus. I hope you all had a great rest and are ready to tackle the week ahead. Remember, a curious mind gets results. So don't be afraid to ask questions and seek new opportunities.
The aluminum frame is grimy and scratched as if it had been yanked out of the wall in the past. However, the protective Duraglass panel has guarded the internal door mechanism.
The glass is too thick for a bear. It needs a Mac.
Come on, just smash it. Alright, I guess we gotta come back. Equipment and clutter were shoved aside with intent, more concerned with clearing a path in haste and less with hygienic cleanliness. The quantity of discarded wrappers, cans, and containers suggests that this facility was once heavily populated. Now, the forsaken trash only magnifies the silent pall over the room. The vent permits air to circulate through the life support and atmosphere control systems of the facility.
Locked.
Keep looking, Mose.
My Charlie.
No. Come on, break it. Oh, there we go. Now I have a blunt saw blade. But it worked.
Oh, no. No, I do not like dogs. Charlie Mac.
Just push past it, it won't bite you.
I do not like dogs, Charlie.
He's terrified, Mac.
This dog is bad.
It's a toy. It doesn't get scared, not really. And through there's the only way to get us out of here.
And if he's ripped to shreds, then we're done.
You care about that thing too much.
This dog must be very hungry.
Time to find some doggy chow.
I see we have a lot on our plate. Your debt is vital to us. So let's ensure we're all working hard to meet our goals and deliver on our commitments.
Parallel cabling runs from ceiling-mounted ports down into the air compressor, designed to transmit both power and data. Maybe I can get some of this paste. There we go. Hope was never allowed any because it was awful for her tummy. I'm not gonna pet that doggo.
Eat. Bad dog.
I don't know, it was a good dog, actually.
I do not like tight places, Charlie.
Sure like complaining, though, huh, Bear?
You're doing great, Mose.
Bad smells. Dead smells.
This twin device controls gas flow in the atmosphere as part of the mule's life support system. The optimal gas mix is critical for human survival on this deep-sea installation. Insert gas scrubber. H... C2... I don't know what any of this is. I don't want to do maths. Oh. It's good. A good shape for chewing. Okay. Uh-oh. Is that a text? No, it's just new dentist. I finally scheduled up with a new dentist, so... I gotta fill out a new patient registration. Small puffs of smoke occasionally discharge out from the finger-like mold growth, projecting a robust, sickly scent, the minute contractions simulating an unsettling impersonation of respiration. But this... okay, so... oh, it's another one. I have no idea. I gotta find some... oh, PDA. Bruno Correa, engineer. Mission successful. I managed to smuggle Missy into my quarters. Glad I forked out a few extra ration packs for a handbag breed. Figure I can walk her at night and between shifts and stuff her down my overalls if anybody gets close. Construction has commenced on the exterior framework of the new site entrance. Fibercrete fabrication will take about 2 months with the pre-built sections we have to work with. After the shell has been constructed, we can begin connecting the umbilical and draining seawater from the structure. Missy has outgrown her carry case. She is almost definitely not a toy Pomeranian. Ever since we got into the structure, I've been having bizarre dreams and waking up in a cold sweat with my eyes wide open. In the most recent vision, I'm lying paralyzed on a stone slab. I hear a growl and a grunt to my left, and then I see a naked, crying child to my right. Suddenly my legs start burning, and I feel pressure on my prostate. Then I realize they're cutting me open from the anus to chest. I look up and scream, but no sound comes out. Their cold eyes stare into my soul. Construction report. Prefabrication took slightly longer than expected due to unidentified electrical interference, but we finished assembling the outer shell. The crew has dubbed it the blister, by my estimation. We will begin draining the blister, so to speak, in early January. No, several inspection drones went missing. They are not showing up on the Mule roster. Review: Zombie Shark. One of Brian Henderson's lesser-known monster movies. A shark is brought back from the dead by waste runoff and wreaks havoc on a small seaside town. The practical effects aren't convincing, but they are fun. I have seen a shark with half its face missing, and Henderson took some creative liberties. Missy and I give it a 7 out of 10. Construction report. The scrubbers have been bugging some of the welding units. I recommend they be deactivated until construction is complete. Furthermore, I would like to report that Robert Fallis has commandeered some company equipment, including UAVs and sample collectors for personal use. Hijacked drones have repeatedly buzzed our construction site at dangerous speeds. Uh-oh. Incident report. Mule Supervisory Board. CC, Bruno Correa, all contacts. Mr. Bruno Correa suffered a minor injury today when a series of pipes burst on the blister. The violent pressure change in his suit resulted in a dual pneumothorax. The damage to his lungs is irreparable. A complete transplant has been scheduled and billed to his company account. Mandatory identity debt obligation has been extended to 15 years until the principal has been repaid. Further investigation will be necessary, but the company has been indemnified as per Article 1287 of Mr. Correa's employment contract. We wish him a full recovery and a prompt return to his post. This is some shit, man. Seriously? Seriously. Personal log. I feel horrible. Missy was alone for 3 days until Milford rescued her. It's been 2 months since the accident and I still can't sleep. Whenever I visit the dig site, I get the feeling I'm being watched. It's mostly quiet, but some nights I can hear something moving deeper in the temple. Temple? I've talked to Dr. Shaw about it. She says I'm suffering from trauma-induced hallucinations. Doctors never listen. I had strange dreams before the accident. At least I'm not alone down there. Sometimes Missy lets out a blood-curdling yelp, reminding me of Cujo with her raised hackles. Does she also sense the stirring below? Review Insides Out 2? I only made it through a few minutes. The scene with the critter moving in the protagonist's belly really got to me. Unrealistic and gross. Done exclusively for shock value. Of course it is. The last of the Omega equipment has been transported into the temple. My contract is almost up. After that, Missy and I will head to the surface for some much-needed R&R. And then we can begin chipping away at my debt. Lake isn't returning my calls, and neither is Lester. This is the second poker game they've missed. Come to think of it, Lake has a bounce in his step. I bet he's banging somebody on the mule. Me? I'm a one-lady man, and that lady has 4 legs. I yearn to have the waking dream again. It took some convincing, but Dr. Shaw finally prescribed me a fat man. You're supposed to take the drug orally, but I've heard it can produce realistic hallucinations when taken as a suppository, so that's the road my fat man will take. Seriously. Bingo! It worked. Time slowed. A rhythmic beat took my body to a new plane of existence as I pulled from my mortal coil. I was on a granite slab again, but this time I spoke. I could understand the words of the song, and it was beautiful. Something crawled under my skin, into my heart, and behind my eyes. The church bells chimed, and Jesus rose from the quivering mass of flesh. I was not scared, and it all felt so real. We headed straight for the ventilation shaft when the screaming started. And who should we find but Basicant? He was releasing some kind of vaporized agent into the ventilation system while cackling like a deranged demon. He came at me with his fist balled up and beat me unconscious with the canister he was carrying. That was the last mistake he ever made. When I came to, I saw that Misty had torn his throat out of his neck. He must have inhaled a massive dose of whatever poison he was trying to circulate around the mule, because I passed out again. When I woke up a few days later, my loyal pooch had eaten what was left of TG's. Ugh, or Tidges, or whatever. We're surviving on salvaged Juca paste. We have enough for a few months, or at least until the air purifiers give up or reset. I have no idea what the correct settings are, and Basicant damaged the equipment. I'm sure the rescue team is close. I feel wrong. All I hear is a rhythmic beat. It's driving me crazy. Are the children singing again? Their voices echo against the walls of my cranium. We are reaching for heaven. We must ascend. Missy is at my side. Her friendship is all that matters. Yeah, some crazy ass shit that's going on, but no deleted logs on that one. Blooming body. The post-human form bursts outward in fungal bloom. A cavalcade of floral growths vomits from a rigid rib cage, cradling a delicate spine. Bizarre vegetation eagerly extends along the surrounding floor, a morbid garden fueled by a necrotic substance. Yeah, this kind of reminds me a little bit of Yames stuff. I love Yames's games. I can't wait for the next one to come out. Alright, let's check this out.
Hello, I am Moses.
What in hell?
Is that human?
Hello?
The fucking heart is still beating, Charlie.
Language, Mac.
Those look like flowers? Some sort of vegetative growth?
Flowers. They float too.
Spores. There's spores coming off that thing. Moses, get away from it.
My Mac.
What is that? Atmosphere computer. A strangely large vine ripples like the sinews of a giant's arm, strangling the atmospheric control terminal.
The central atmospheric monitoring system requires recalibration.
I can read. Thanks, Bear.
Thick veins of organic matter have grown along the ducts, a sordid emulation of the cabling worming between various ports and junctions. A cloying scent accompanies the growths carried on swirling ghostly fumes. Regulator valve. Small puffs of smoke occasionally discharge out from the finger-like mold growth, projecting a robust, sickly scent that might... Okay, yeah, we did that one already. What is up here? Alright, so I think... we need to figure this out somehow. Counter diffusion... Okay, so that's the vent I came in at, I think. No, that's the one I came in at. A breeze is gently blowing through the vent grill. It smells like stale, greasy hair and dust. Ooh. Why is there blood in here? There's the dog. The dog's matted coat adheres to its body like a cream fur rug. A cream fur rug. Its ribs protrude like a xylophone, ready to play a heartbreaking melody. Aw, poor doggo. Alright, well, we gotta figure this out somehow. I would, but I don't know. Alright, so there was something regarding that on the other. What did it say? It said H49. Let me write this down. H49 E2 1 HE50, and it says N 3, but it's crossed, so... Alright.
Kane Corporation is the journey of the self, through and back to the self. So let's focus on our personal growth and development and the company's success.
But, oh, in here. Blinking prompt on the screen indicates the final destination. Okay, yeah, but that is suggested settings. Inert gas scrubber. IGS 20%. CD 54%. SD 26%. Okay.
I see we have a lot on our plate. Your debt is vital to us. So let's ensure we're all working hard to meet our goals and deliver on our commitments.
Alright, so 20%. Counter diffusion, that's right. SD needs to be... How do I change that? Oh, man. Alright, well... H needs to be 49. Oh, damn it. Alright. Oh no, that's H. Yeah, 49. XEO needs to be 1. Oh, it's just gonna reset. And then HE needs to be 50. Oh, dang it! Alright, so I think these 3 are okay. XE2, but I don't know where the XE is. Maybe she can fix this. No.
And we have a working handle.
That's a plus.
So IGS needs to be 20. CD needs to be 54. That's right. And then SD needs to be 26. Ooh, come on, that was a bad one. Alright. So we got that. We still don't know where the XE is to. So I think that's there. Oh, there's something over there.
Attention. Central atmospheric monitoring system has been recalibrated. Attention.
Select atmosphere ventilation. Somewhere. Gotta go look again. Thanks, Gabby. Thanks.
Kane Corporation is the journey of the self, through and back to the self. So let's focus on our personal growth and development and the company's success.
Not there.
I see we have a lot on our plate.
Alright, I'm skipping that. I don't need to hear that guy every time he pops up. Oh, there it is. Alright.
I will leave here soon.
Good work, Mose. Cleverest bear. Meet us back at the main lobby.
I am the cleverest bear.
You're making a monster here.
Uh-oh.
What the hell just...
This place isn't as intact as I thought. Pressure differential caused it to buckle.
Is Charlie Mac okay?
The diving bell's destroyed. There's no way back up.
Bigger issue is we're trapped, and it's flooding. What were you saying before? I'll calm beneath the surface.
Is Charlie Mac okay?
No, Moses. We're not. It's flooding in here. We need a way out.
Oh boy. Come on.
I can try and break the glass.
Broken glass is dangerous, Mac.
Thank you, Moses. Ah, damn it. The control box is shorted.
You'll have to bridge the short.
There we go.
The handle won't stay down. The door won't stay open.
What are we...
You get through the door.
But...
I'll figure it out. Get through it. Go!
Docking port for underwater vehicles. The grisly evidence points to a sudden closure during the portal's last use. Alright, I'll look at this stuff later.
Mac? Moses? Mac, can you hear me? God damn it.
Means? Maps? I need something.
Charlie, you there? Read me.
Mac, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, don't get too excited. Still flooding in here. Running out of headspace, fast.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Figure it out.
Oh no, what? What am I supposed to do? The last bastion of oxygen slowly shrinks as Moana nears its subjugation of the room, though the glacial cold of the water may be a quicker death than suffocation. Alright, let's maybe in here. I'm totally gonna die. Pressure management. I don't... I don't understand what this is! Pressure equalization. I am so dead. There's nothing there. Yeah, I see that. It's... Alright, so that's... Okay.
Maintenance requested.
Moses.
Hello, Mac. Your situation does not seem fun.
Well, you're not wrong. Can you open this vent? I hit the maintenance request.
My Mac.
Okay.
Routine maintenance is important.
Not bad, Bear.
Mac, I am glad you are not dead.
More than just a toy, isn't he?
You may have a point.
Where are you?
I think, an escape pod bay. Looks sealed, though. Give me a second here.
See, I didn't die. The perforated grating has drained seawater that... Where is it? That pooled from the vacant tubes. The glow of fluorescent lights reveals that the lower room has a function beyond a simple floor chamber. A secure locking iris leads to the water overflow chamber below. Access appears to be controlled elsewhere. Squat domed room offers a dry reprieve, though presents little in the way of warmth or any clear path onward. Instead, the structure suddenly shifts to and fro as it jostles with ocean current, accompanied by whispers of metallic murmuring.
Yeah, it's the escape pods. And... big shock, they're all gone.
At least someone got out of here alive.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. A single remaining escape capsule has jammed itself shortly after our launch. The interior bulges with strange growths and dusty powders gradually tumble out from the opening, carrying a fetor of honey and spoiled meat. Well, that might be our only way out. We just gotta figure out how to fix it.
Wait. Pods aren't all gone. And not everyone escaped.
What do you mean? Someone's alive?
In one of the pods. They're not moving, but... I can hear them. Inside. Hello? Can you hear me? Are you hurt?
It's holding something.
Not gonna be easy. Lock will be pressurized. If you can hear me, I'm gonna try and get you out of there. Just stay calm.
I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. The absence of functioning escape capsules paints a grim landscape for those who now find themselves stuck within the metallic ocean floor maze, lost and clambering through an abandoned and flooding facility. Escape facilities expended or defective. You've leaped into the catastrophe long after our others clamored to escape it. Yeah, that's not great. Several service pipes ring the chamber's perimeter, depositing air and fuel into escape capsules before plunging into the facility. Alright, oh, this is the way I came in, I think. Storage racking has been left bare, either unused or ransacked. Alright, I'm gonna need something.
Well, when in doubt, go for the old standby. Blow stuff up. Small explosive charge would open this lock easy.
The terminal is mostly used for storing images and sending messages. Bench. Images. Hackers. Fuck. Research. Why a shoot? Messages. Welcoming of a Newman to the collective. We are pleased to announce the birth of a Newman, placed in STEM on this very day, Jebediah, the first of his name. And it came to pass that the Nexus was plagued by the presence of one of the 9 who showed contempt for the rules and brought discord to the network with its injudicious conduct. But the Church is also merciful and did offer Newman a chance to repent and reform its ways. So let this be a warning to all who dare defy the will of Cain. The consequences of disrespect and disobedience are severe, and none shall escape the fiery wrath of judgment. But fear not, for even in the darkest of times Cain's light shines bright, and those who follow the path of righteousness shall be rewarded with a place in the Nexus, where they may thrive and reach their full potential, far from the reach of fiery abysms. May the light of Cain shine upon us all. Fucking crazy shit. Alpha Lab Construction Confidential. Established at 9988-1191, crew complement 9. Status decommissioned. Research early archaeological exploration. What's in the trash?
Warning. This equipment is not approved for calibration by
That's a shark. Hammerhead. Matt Barton, Bio Days Maintenance. Happy birthday to me. I'm 90 years old, and I don't look a day over 45. It's one of the perks of a pampered life as an organ insurance product. Lifeblood Core at your service. To celebrate, I ordered a Casu Marzu and washed it down with a Canal di Sardegna. Live maggots and all. I've always been a loner with a penchant for the good life. Even during my time at La Vida Paradise, which only cost me a kidney. Now my family debt has finally been paid off, and the best is yet to come. Message to Christian C. Batagalo. Have you had any more run-ins with scrubbers? When I'd go out for pressure tests a few months back, I'd see a swarm every 2 or 3 outings. Now I see one every time I leave the mule. I know they're supposed to be harmless, but I get the impression they're not working correctly. The dive suits I've been servicing show up with electrical burns. They're deep sea rated and metallic glass reinforced. I've almost overhauled the Max Ocean M4 diving suit, but several parts still need to be replaced and repaired. Unfortunately, the old components are unsalvageable because they were melted by scrubbers. I wish we had one of those fancy matter replicators Patagolo is always talking about, and not just these duplicators, trash buckets. I heard the temple jockey's got one. What a waste. I would print a Yubari melon with sliced fugu and sashimi for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've been combing through the old maintenance logs and found a restricted entry referencing Alpha, the first forward operating base. It was decommissioned about a decade ago, well before my time. Apparently, it's not just some weird artifacts on the ocean bed. There's a Newman down there. Number 3. Kane decided to leave it trapped at the bottom of the ocean. I find it hard to believe they would abandon a Newman, but there it is in green pixels. Imagine the value of a Newman, dead or alive. Consider my 90-year-old youthful interest peaked. If I can navigate a sample collector over the plateau, maybe we can explore the old base. I'll have to rope in Fallis to get this sneak and peek. He has access to off-the-books equipment that won't get me shot or quartered, or both. Message to Robert Fallis. Congratulations on your winning streak last night. I heard you cleaned Matthews out. Buzzed her sample collector like a tornant with roid rage. Listen up, Salt Dog. I need to borrow one of your UAVs for a couple of hours. It's the least you can do after forgetting my birthday. Sometimes I think about the rich prick who got my left kidney. Of all my organs, that was my favorite. I always found it funny that some wealthy people want real organs when we can grow, even print, perfectly good replicas. They call themselves 100% human. What a bunch of yellow leaf fanaticists. Who am I then? I felt like a cow or a broodmare at times. But the pay is too good. Besides, after being genetically paired with a policy holder, you have to emulate their lifestyle to minimize the chances of rejection. Tonight I drown my sorrows in manuka honey drizzled on garlicky alba white truffles. At least I still have my heart. Heart replicas just aren't the same. They keep ticking even when you're a corpse. Ugh. The rover excursion on Alpha Base was a bust. cave-in prevented traditional access, so I squeezed through a fissure, passing some old equipment. Once I was out of the cave and heading for the base entrance, what could only be described as a bloated sea slug with teeth tore the drone to pieces like a hungry man with a sous vide buttered poached lobster. Or would a sous vide buttered poached lobster. I ran this operation in the black. Follis is going to go ballistic on my ass. Report to Mule Maintenance. Hey, scrubbers that maintain the graphene hull of domes A through E seem to be multiplying. I know they are bioengineered not to breed, but I am certain there are more of them every day. A scrubber orgy would be a thing to behold. I know some crew are fond of the blue electric light show they put on, but I suspect these critters are dangerous. I request an immediate catch and catalog of the swarm. Cane Sake. The mule is in... Wait, Cane's sake? Sake? Cane's sakes. For Cane's sake! The mule is in chaos. The vet was hit by a stray bullet, which completely tore off part of her head, and Bernie's ribs were knocked in. Ugh. I saw a rover at the bulwark during my sneak and peek. May come in handy. We stopped the base kill order. Vala simulated the VAT, then killed the hardline between the mule and DS-15. I cut the data tether to deep sea simultaneously, and he nuked the uplink. I don't know how long the ruse will last. Hopefully long enough for us to get topside. We are heading back to the mule now. I would die for a dollop of Almas caviar on a saltine cracker. Voice transcoded. The bell returned as scheduled, but headed oceanside after only 10 minutes. I hope some of the crew escaped. The bell requires at least one occupant to ascend, and it sure as shit wasn't us in there. I mostly made it back. Robert, the scrubbers, melted his suit al dente. I almost narked on dive re-entry, trying to get away from them, but those electro squibs caused the power surge on the moon pool's iris door. I don't know some of these things. I don't understand. Alas, there has been no rescue. I smell the ghastly aromatic stench of rotting onions like a putrid lobster bisque. Alright, well... The self-propelled diving suit is a hybrid of a spacesuit and a submarine that allows for safe exploration of the ocean depths, while maintaining exceptional flexibility, agility, and movement.
Killing systems. Biotechnological deep atmosphere environment suit. Systems check. Warning. Suit maintenance required before operation. Warning.
Lungs damaged or missing. Thrusters damaged or missing. Alright, well. We're gonna get out of here. The disused assembly arm stands dejected to the side, forlornly awaiting a project requiring its additional aid for its twin to malfunction and need replacing. Bright lights have been left running to aid in maintenance work, long since left abandoned. I think I need to fix that suit before I can use it. Age or neglect has encouraged decay to wriggle its way through the walls, sewing rust into the piping and prying tiles from their comrancy. The wretched remains of a diving suit and its occupant. Vital fluids have long since bled out from the rendered torso. The trail of gristle and dried blood suggests that he climbed through the portal as it had closed. Ew.
Charlie, what the hell?
It's, a dive suit. Looks like. Cut in half.
Yeah, so is the person inside it. Where the hell are you?
Looks like a dive suit bay. Oh, God, there's another body here. Gonna keep looking. Maybe there's a way out, or a way to help you.
Be careful.
Got an igniter? I don't know what that is. Docking portal for underwater vehicles. The grisly evidence points to a sudden closure during the portal's last use. Though seawater has recently washed over the floor, slight discoloration reveals that the tiling is no stranger to seawater. Okay. The wall is adorned with half a dozen suspended maps, each depicting major coastlines around the world. Curiously, half the maps seem to detail ancient land masses of eons past. Is that where we are? A workshop station storing and charging handheld meters stands before collecting, monitoring, and tracking equipment. Alright, so it's an excellent working igniter, so I don't know what I would need that for.
Found a suit. Rear thruster looks damaged.
My lungs removed. Our lung movements should only be performed by certified technicians.
Careful with those. Carry disease just like any other organ.
I know how biotech works, Mac.
Suit thrust is removed. Suit thrust maintenance should only be performed by certified technicians.
According to who?
Heck, it's an excellent working order. A thruster system scaled for human use. Looks like the igniter suffered a malfunction. Alright, well, I need something to put that there. See if he can rip this off.
Rust got into this igniter. Twisting it just right got the thruster working.
Thruster without igniter. All this disassembling is a bit beyond me, but on the other hand, I'm used to whacking electronics until they learn to behave. That's how I broke my last mouse. Okay, so damage, but that one's working, so...
Good thing these thrusters are modular. Just put in a new igniter and there we are.
Suit thrust is replaced. Suit thrust is operating within established parameters.
Okay, but... lungs damage are missing, so that's... Material seems made from a stretchable plastic hoisted onto a plasteel rib mount. We need some sophisticated medical equipment to repair this. Well, I don't know if there's any sophisticated medical equipment in here. Getting through there. I don't think he's gonna help me. Yeah. I need some lungs. Where am I gonna get lungs? Maybe this guy can give me lungs. I feel like his days are numbered. Oh, I found a collectible. Alright, we're stuck in here. Oh my god. Donut worry? Well, I worry about donuts all the time, Jen. All the time. Alright, so I need to find some lungs. Several surface pipes ring the chamber's perimeter, depositing air and fuel into... Yeah, I think we read that one, right? No, I gotta get in here. I need an explosive. I hear a rattling noise inside when I shake it. This is beyond repairable, even for Charlie. PDA, this thing. Blow into the holes, the bags go big. What? Oh shit. Spent. Oh, I found another VHS. Oh, here we go.
This is not a good place to play. It smells wrong. Like dead things.
Ever wonder what the point was of putting olfactory sensors on a toy?
Maybe, because it makes him more real.
You are either real or you're not.
You're right, Mose. I'm sorry.
The surgery procedures are supplied by a steady supply of stasis-stored human stock. While several have perished within their sepulcher, it seems a far preferable demise than the horror on the table. Man. The doc-mate surgery apparatus continues to perform a set task. Undeterred by the chaos around it, the hewn subject has been carved out repeatedly, its spinal column ground to paste, funneling blood and depositing meaty scraps onto absent receptors. But maybe it has lungs. Ugh. 7154. I feel like I'm gonna need to know this. A blue medical tarp has been stretched around the module's walls and underneath its flooring. The Kane DocMate robotic system is commonly found in remote company facilities. These devices offer advantages like microsurgery, transplants, and repairs to synthetic organs with little to no operator know-how. Laminectomy? What is a laminectomy? Alright. Select manufacturer project. Preset. Fujisawa. Biofix. Biogen. I don't know. Carotid endarterectomy. What? Oh, I know what that is. That's gallbladder removal. I had that done. Coronary artery bypass. Hemorrhoid. What? Hemorrhoid? They're taking out your hemorrhoids? Hysterectomy? Okay, I know what that is. Radical mastectomy. Modified. colectomy, partial. I watch way too much Chubby Emu to know some of these things. Pneumothorax, thoracotomy, lung. This is what I need. Okay. Alright, hold on. What is 7154? Oh my god, he's still alive. Or moving or something. But, I don't know.
This machine can repair anything if a smart enough bear is running it.
Prostatectomy, tonsillectomy, appendectomy. I like how the one that has lung actually has lung next to it. Like, they need to make sure you know that pneumothorax, the thoracotomy is the lung. Even though, I mean, I kind of had an idea, but I need to figure out the correct manufacturer preset though. Wawa Medical Tools. I have a Fujisawa. I don't know. I think I need to look. Do some looking. Stasis pod. This body floats in stasis containment, contorted but cradled by half a dozen umbilical cables, and haloed by interior lights, deaf and blind to the horror in which it now incubates. The form invokes some degree of envy for the peace in which it slumbers.
Hello, I am Moses.
Volunteer pods. What were they doing here?
You know the answer to that. If they were here by their own accord, they were paying off debts to Kane. If.
833 days? In stasis? Age, intubation, AIDS.
These are in pain.
You are in product storage, a restricted area.
The room's atmosphere is still and frigid. The equipment management terminals are smeared with a dark, sticky, congealed substance. Inside the stasis pods, a row of corpses hangs like grotesque puppets, tangled in the pipes and wires that had once provided life, now no more than a lifeless troop of dry husks. The only sound in the room is the hiss of static from the monitors. Their flickering light illuminates the leather chair, the cracks in its surface evidence, even beneath the shroud of dust that covers it. The chair is oddly familiar. Well-worn leather surface is cracked, showing its age. The door is terminally sealed, the glaring ruby symbol indicating either a lockdown or malfunction. Braided panels would allow for fluids to drain as new bodies are hauled from the pods, likely drenched in stasis fluid sloughing off like mucus. Instead, an acidic odor of a chemical adhesive clings to the grating. Alright, it's not giving me anything. The mottled skin has the complexion of spoiled milk and has begun to loosen itself from its carcass. Drifting sheets of dermal matter expose foamy, pallid flesh as internals begin to soften, approaching the consistency and coloring of apricot jam. Ugh! Why? EKG, blood AB negative, male, intubation 42, days in stasis? We're shutting this bad boy down.
This is awful.
May their minds find the Nexus.
The occupant has grown bloated, the face a crumbled expression of a newborn tasting sourness. The crumpled pale body appears weathered and torn like overly worked wet clay, and clouds of dark fluid hang suspended in the stasis fluid. Salmon K.
These suffer. It is painful.
Yeah, we are shutting all this shit down. Empty stasis pod. Uh-oh. One of a few stasis pods within the room, though this one lies empty. Its previous occupant having already been disgorged and placed into the surgery stable. Oh my gosh. Alright,
Charlie, Hope's favorite.
Favorite what?
A shark. Hope's favorite animal.
It is lovely.
You are in Aquarium H1.
the ogreish man-eater lies vivisected, its rendered flank a petri dish of jutting fungal growths. Distressed organs, drenched in pus-contained blood, twitch in time with cabling forced down the creature's throat, trapping it in perpetual nightmarish life. Ugh. You were gone?
Hope's favorite. Cold. It no longer breathes.
That harpoon. Be careful, Bear. It's explosive tipped.
My Mac.
Alright, I got a frozen coil. Put that in there. Oh, no, can't do that. The decaying corpse of a shark. Where was that? I don't know. Ooh, another PDA. Tidge's Basegand. Tidge? I don't know how you say that name. Mr. Basegand, on behalf of the CHOCA board, I congratulate you on your speedy recovery and brand new lungs, liver, upper intestine, lower intestine, stomach, and kidneys. You made a fantastic choice going with our premium Biofix range. Did you know that Biofix has been rated #1 in Japan for 6 years running? We're even using them in the oxygen system in the mule dive suits. Due to the cost of these items, you have been upgraded to Debt Band 1. You will be pleased to know that we could take your family's gross income as collateral. They have been transferred to Titan and given positions as hard labor specialists. Once your debt has been paid, they will be free to hand in their notice, should they wish. Oh my god. This is not FIFA! I was raised at a salmon hatchery on Luna. According to my mother, I've wanted to be a marine biologist since I was 5. I'm not the best swimmer, but I've gotten to know marine life intimately through books and laboratory research. My obsession with bloodthirsty man-eaters spurred me to seek a post at this facility. Working with great minds like Dr. Kubilius is an added perk. Message from Lalala Van Vick. Tidge, do you realize you lost 70% of your blood in the attack? Count your blessings, dude. I hope you take this as a sign to stop your crazy solo outings. What if you get hurt again? What if security finds out? I dragged your ass back to the mule this time. I can't always be there for you. I know you're worried about your family, dude, but there are other ways to help them. Talk to me. We'll figure it out together. It's easy for her to tell me to stop. Her dad is rich. Meanwhile, my family is chipping away at rocks. From Mule Supervisory Board. Uh-oh. Mr. Basegand, The board has seen fit to approve your request for the specimen to be placed into your care, in light of your unique connection with the creature. However, we are aware of the unexploded spear gun shaft and request that you proceed with extreme caution. Management wants to know how this species survives at such depths, and you are to report your findings directly to Dr. Atlas Moon. Message to Dr. Lake Kubilius. Dr. Kubilius, I apologize if I interrupted you during a sensitive moment yesterday. I just wanted to tell you that I'm a huge fan of your work. Your thesis on memory-coded RNA was an inspiration to me. Could you spare me a few moments of your time when you're feeling better? I'd love to show you the research I'm working on. Of course, it's nothing as revolutionary as yours. Still, there is something strange about the fauna down here, something more than can be accounted for by the extreme conditions. Do you ever wonder what the Omega Boys are doing? Well, it's biowarfare, or something like it. I retrieved a sample from the corpse of one of the Omega lab products before it was cremated. Do you know about the microbe's behavior toward genetic structure? I'm forwarding a copy of my report in the partial genome. With the deepest admiration, Tidge. Message from Lila Van Vick. Tidge, I heard you were back at the aquarium. We should talk. I've kept Jaws on ice, but it's still alive, and I will keep it that way until I have extracted every ounce of sweet revenge. To Lake Kubilius. Kubilius, come on, I know you read these messages. I know you at least see them. Well, I found it. The microbe is in the shark, pulling apart its genetic structure and molding it back together like putty, just like it did with those Omega corpses. This species shouldn't even exist, but she is neither dead nor alive here. The microbe must be endemic to this region. It appears to form a symbiotic relationship with other organisms in the ecosystem, so everything is a little infected. There's something else too. Additional genomic information that PS-139 brings with it. I can't quite understand it yet, but I'm getting close. I've been testing my PS-139 extract on the deep sleepers in the adjacent lab. Cut the microbe with holy dust and a little MDMA. I even pulled them out of stasis for a few minutes to get as much info as possible. Moon's pet, product 6455A3, was particularly violent, so I gave her a little extra juice and a surprise critter cocktail. Yeah, I'm breaking the law, but I'm all in now. I've ordered 6 more. Hopefully I'll get some adult products this time. God. From now on, I'm using holy dust only, no MDMA. It provides the perfect neural delivery agent. From Mule Supervisory Board. Uh-oh. Dear Mr. Basicand, I am writing to you on behalf of the board to hereby order a halt to any further excursions using Kane Corporation equipment or time. While the board appreciates your enthusiasm, it sees little value in your current research. Therefore, it does not deem the risk to Kane property justified. I would also remind you that your family is several months behind on debt repayment. Speaking personally, I am shocked at your recklessness. Kane has graciously made you a better man, and this smacks of ingratitude. In parting, I offer some advice. Next time you have a great idea, disregard it. Look at your duty list and go back to work. Yes, breaking the law! What, are you surprised? Not shared hallucinations. Memories. Memories from previous PS-139 hosts, all of them connected through a neural mycelium network. Imagine the entertainment value of this shit. Test subjects. I need more test subjects. Man, these people are fucking crazy. Lester, you old salt dog, come join me for a little holy dust tonight after your shift ends. Keep it on the down low. Keeping up appearances, letting them think I'm crazy. In an unsane world, a sane man must appear totally bonkers. I slipped a bit of my magic dust to Correa while he was recovering in the medbay. He will be my control subject. After Lester survived my experiment, I decided to try the distilled PS-139 RNA extract on myself. My personal microdosing is proving fruitful. The process induces a waking dream that can only be described as a shared neural network of images, sounds, and emotions. I've managed to limit the duration of the experience to a few seconds. Damn, was a ride. I swear I touched God. The world melted into a Van Gogh painting, and I joined a metamorphosed reality of a million minds screaming together. Milford lasted an hour. He's not doing well. Regarding request for financial compensation for private research. A copy of my results is enclosed as proof of concept. These findings are going to revolutionize the entertainment industry. I know that your hands are firmly up the ass of every drug dealer from Cape to Cairo, and it would be grand if we could all benefit. To Lake Cobilius. Do you think I'm a fool? I know about the tumor, Cobilius. I got it out of Milford. Cower told me you're the reason it hasn't been removed. Why would that be? I looked up to you. Maybe I am a fool, but only for that. Oh, high priority message from corporate. Dr. Basegand, congratulations. Due to the sensitive and unconventional nature of the research and your blatant disregard for procedure, it has been decided that a more experienced project lead is needed to oversee the next phase of trials. We do not recognize private research. You will turn over all relevant data to Dr. Yamada's team upon their arrival. Dave Gallagher. Oh, well. Hand over my research? I paid their price in my flesh and blood. Now they need to reciprocate. Starting with you, Gallagher. I'm releasing holy dust and aerolized PS-139 into the vents so that everyone can see God. I've called up an old contact on Topside. They're sending a courier in a week. Looking forward to sitting on a sunny beach collecting my 20%. You two mule staff. You are all scientists. You must understand that suffering is essential to progress. I only recently grasped this, but now I am free. These are all crazy fucks. All of them. Glimpses of cabling suggest that the lurid blue padding protects fragile electronics and equipment against damp and water damage. The terminal is mostly used for storing images and sending messages. Let's check this out. Tidge Basegand. Images. Ugh. What in the hell? No entries. Research. Is that the shark? Tank. Either this tank's occupant never arrived or has already been extracted and butchered. A fleshy jellyfish oscillates to unseen currents. Slender, spidery limbs twirl and gently dance in time to the creature's warbling core. This module is a chamber of aquatic defilement, where numerous fish have been subjected to torturous and invasive procedures. Sickly light emanates out from sordid containment tanks, while the odor of damp and dead fish radiates from the floor. A gargantuan eel-like monstrosity lies suspended in water, its clouded eyes and statuesque stillness evidence of death long since welcomed. A thick throng of cabling vomits out from the slack maw before it's snaking towards a port on the far wall, while a dozen wires run the length of its form and puncture into its cranium. That was a lot of word. That was a mouthful. A steady flow of sullied water leaks from the tank, staining the grating with moldy grit and giving rise to a wafting stench of rotting eggs and chemical cleaner. Security bay. An out-of-place row of security monitors keeps an eye on several critical areas on the mule. Strangely, a deep-sea rover schematic is boldly displayed and hastily tacked on. Huh. Employee ID code. Didn't we see an ID code on the guy on the table? The various leaks and drips coalesce and drain through the grating. Hair, chemicals, and other organic matter cling to the flooring, forming thin films webbing over the perforations. Nasty. Alright, what's this? The decaying corpse of a shark. It's leaking effluents, polluting the tank liquid with thick clumps of cloudy bile. In here, I'm pretty sure. $7154.
Security system access granted.
Charlie Mac.
Mac, look at this.
Looks like a rover. Big one.
That could be our way out of here. Where is this, Moses?
I can show you.
Transmitting target coordinates.
Okay. Yeah, so that's not far. On the seabed. I can make it there.
Seems like a big risk.
Well, that's our reality right now.
It is. Alright, but I still need to get those lungs. Wasn't there something about... I don't know. There was something about, like, I need to find the manufacturer. I thought I saw something Japanese somewhere. Research. Local yacht and... If you put this in snow, would it make ice cream?
Hot things melt cold things. I must find a hot thing.
Wow, where are there hot things? Maybe a laser? Come on. Oh, come on. Something's sticking up there. Where would there be a hot thing?
I do not like this, Charlie Mac. Everything is slimy. This is a dangerous place.
I know, sweetheart. But I need those lungs. If you can repair them, Can you try?
I am brave and strong.
Empty hypodermic syringe. Oh boy, I need spinal fluid. I can heat things up. Let's see. I don't know. No. Let's see. I'll get out of there. Heated coil, there we go. Let's go get that into the shark. And I need a hypodermic. I need spinal fluid. I'm gonna find something to get spinal fluid from. From the shark, maybe?
Hope's favorite is alive?
Oh, good God.
Hope's favorite is alive.
Mouse, get away from that.
Explosive tipped harpoon. Pretty gross. Why did the big fish have this inside? Was it hungry? Where am I gonna find spinal fluid? Oh. Boy, I don't know. Is this a doctor's needle? I don't like doctors. Alright. Maps. This guy. Oh.
I need coolant. Maybe I could find some somewhere else.
Coolant. This guy has spinal fluid. I don't know. I don't freaking know, you guys. No bodies. Oh, hold on. Come on. would love to go fishing with some of these bad boys. Unfortunately, it looks designed to detonate whatever it impales.
Spear tip meets explosive harpoon. And we've got something for cutting and blowing stuff up. 2 of my favorite pastimes.
Mine too. Real mean poker. Looks like it would deal as much damage coming out as it would going in. Probably would. Dangerous surprise in a conveniently small package. Finally. Something I feel a bit more at home with. Combine this with an ignition source and it's party time. Alright. I can remember how to get back to the dang tunnels. Ah, this guy.
Something sharp could cut through the vines. If only I had claws.
Ugh. Oh, hypodermic syringe. Alright, I got repaired lungs. It's pretty gross, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do.
Diagrams replaced. Diagrams operating within established parameters.
Suit pressure calibration. How the heck? I don't know! I don't know. I think I have... The diving suit is now able to be used, so let's go. Heating system damaged or dang it, I thought it was ready! Alright, what's wrong with this? Where is the heating system? Fuck. Maybe I can use that. I thought it was ready! Dang it! Alright, well, still can't get to this guy. That's the cheating. And I'm stuck. Alright, so there's nothing to do here. Alright, let's look at... That's not gonna help me. Smirt bear. It doesn't even really look like a bear. Like, who came up with this design? Okay, we did that. PDA, what's this terminal? Yeah, that's not gonna get me anywhere. Mobile underwater laboratory. We got that. Gotta be something. What is in here? What am I missing, you guys? PDA, regulator valve. That's all good. I don't know. Oh man. Can I actually go through here? Oh, I need that. Let's see. Yes, more stasis. Though I don't know. I was ready to use the suit, but then it says I need something else still. Aw, doggo. I feel bad for that doggo. It didn't deserve it. Alright, so we can't. Yeah, we need the it says the heating system is damaged or missing. So now I gotta figure this out. And I can't get this thing out. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I got the lungs. Now it's to figure out this last part. I thought we were ready to go, too. Oh my gosh. Let's see. You read this, right? Yeah. Of course. Nothing is ever easy. Why is there a shoe? I don't even know. Alright, so I don't think I need any of that. this is something. Maybe I can use this. Aha! Coolant! Alright, so there's that. Yeah, I gotta get it for Chusman when it goes on sale, because I know he really wants to play that.
Killing Joe requests not accepted. You're operating within established parameters.
The new Yakuza game. Alright, so suit pressure calibration. Oh boy. So what pressure do... It's gotta be somewhere. Well, he really likes to like a dragon. So he was a little skeptical because he's not big on the beat 'em up ones. But I think you can set it to be easy enough to where you just spamming buttons. But he played for the story. Alright, let's see. There are numbers here. Let me write these down. They might be nothing. Or they might be something. 6, 5, 7, 6, 5, 8. Alpha confident. Established at crew complement 9. Established at 98. I don't know what that is. Lab construction. Okay. I don't think those are the numbers. Dang it. Where would the info for the suit calibration be? I mean, you would think they would be in the terminal here. These are numbers, but research. You know what? Mine too. Mine too. That's why I always joke about me having a goldfishy brain, because as you get older, it just does not, the noodles just don't work as good anymore in there. Part of growing old, I guess. And then I'll remember, like, really weird things from, like, years and years ago. It's like, how does that even happen? Alright, shit, let's see. I don't know. Maps. That's not gonna do. Why is there an Aztec calendar here? Yeah, well, that happens. We were talking at work. I have an older attorney who sits next to me. He's like 76, 77. But he was talking about singing some patriotic songs that they made them learn when he was in grammar school. I'm like, no, they don't teach us that anymore. I'm like, well, when I was in school, they taught us to sing An Octopus in the Garden and Mr. Fly. And I still remember the first, stanza, the first of lyrics of both of those songs. And that was when I was, what, 7? Like, that's 40 years ago. Okay, it's gotta be in this terminal. I don't know if it's in here anywhere. Port. Love. Digital heart. Just looking around, seeing if maybe it's something somewhere. Well, I don't think this is it, but 99881191. Maybe. Let's try that. That's all I can think. Probably not even right, but I have no other. Oh no, that. How come this is not? Alright, let's go this way. No, it's not doing anything. So it's gotta be 999. Oh! Damn it. Alright, maybe he can find something. Oh, there's a little scorpion. Ew, some gross stuff. Yeah, this is not... I'm about ready to look this up. I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to be. You know, it just can never be easy, can it? Oh, here we go. Pressure. 999.7. Alright, 999.768 atmosphere. Okay. I think we got it. No.
Arcane Systems Biotechnological Deep Atmosphere Environment Suite. Systems check. Alert. Apparatus is operating within established parameters. Ready for deployment.
Here we go.
Okay. Here goes, something. Preparing to dive.
Yes, it is. It is like oh my gosh, it's crazy, and then it's like that is horrific. All right, so we're under the sea. We are under the sea. Take a look.
Oh my god.
Are you outside?
Yes, it's... Mac... It's incredible. It's the bottom of the ocean.
I get that you're fascinated by it, but remember where you are. A place no human was ever meant to survive. Be careful.
So beautiful. Mac, this looks like the exterior of your escape pod room. And, I found a terminal.
Would it get you in here?
No, but it might get you out. If I can equalize the pressure in there.
Okay. I'd prefer not to have my brain blow out of my ear canals, though.
Noted. Hold on. It's behind a cage.
Of course it is. Acetylene cartridge? It's almost empty. The corrosion is worrying, but beggars can't be choosers. I agree. No! Dang it. They didn't, I don't think. But then again, I didn't play the other games, so that might be... You okay? I didn't play the other game, so, I don't know all of the lore, but I will eventually play them, now that I'm playing this. The slabs provide a flat walking surface, a luxury in this gnarled landscape of shifting mud. Okay, so this must be where we are. This is a map, maybe? Maybe. A series of point lights have been put into place to provide a breadcrumb trail of beacons, but gathering sand and rock has buried most and snuffed out their light. A dense forest of seaweed, ebbing and flowing to fickle currents. A thick mane of agrestal fur. Weedy strands caress and wrap around the diving suit. Long leaves stick to and slide over the visor, while soft clumps worsen an already treacherous terrain. The infinite void that engulfs what little illuminated seafloor you see feels otherworldly, an oppressive horror gnawing at your peripheral vision. buildup of sand, grit, and detritus has submerged the tile path under a layer of rocks and mud. Violent currents rush over the cliff, dragging plumes of dark sand and debris in their wake, obscuring vision and sabotaging a sense of direction. The yellow hex pathway reemerges from the flood of sand, dragging itself out from under the growing buildup of ocean matter. Whoever wrote all these descriptions really liked words. They really did. Little external infrastructure has survived the unyielding onslaught of the ocean deep, leaving you to wander a seafloor wasteland. The vastness of the surrounding black ocean imposes a sense of insignificance and utter isolation, a solitary pinprick within a boundless shadow. Solitary Mule module watches over this area, far outskirts of the Mule facility, likely an operational center for the nearby deep-sea rover. This terminal facilitates control of the crane mechanism from a local or remote location. The crane in question cradles the deep-sea rover in a protective hug while joyfully threatening to hurl it into the black gulf below.
Damn it. Terminal's locked. I can't access it.
Of course it is. Yeah, this is definitely a map of some sort. Heavy-duty sea cables weave between the crane and a pair of underwater generators. The ocean depths beyond...
Mac! Whoop. Mac, are you there? Look!
You found the rover. Good girl.
Yeah, it's a Fido. It looks intact, too.
How are you going to get to it, though?
Good question. Stand by.
The ocean depths beyond house radiating darkness so complete, so primally terminal, that it projects an unfathomable malign intelligence that renders even the tiniest mote of light wholly unwelcome and utterly rejected. This underwater vehicle could transport a crew to the surface, but unfortunately the only way to reach this rover, dangling over an unfathomable nothingness, is by performing a precise jump. Uh-oh.
You can't jump that, or swim it.
I know, but I might be able to get it closer.
Well, Crane should have operational terminals nearby.
Unlock Google Terminal.
Crane operations terminal access.
It's unlocked. I can use the crane controls now. I think.
I gotta go back.
Oh, jeez. There's a scrubber inside this thing.
A what?
Biotech. Little device, works in swarms, usually for cleaning spacecraft. They altered it for deep sea work. It melted the motherboard. If I could remove it, maybe I could fix the electronics.
Guessing you can't just grab it.
It would short out my whole suit.
Does that actually work? Am I gonna die? Dead. I didn't mean to grab it. Oh no. No, come on. I wonder which number of death scene that was. Oh, I didn't even get an achievement. Oh, I did. Oh, death 3. So I missed the death 2. Alright. So, what am I gonna do with this thing? gotta be something down here somewhere.
So much life down here. At this depth.
Jellyfish. Hope's second favorite.
She loved how they bounced.
My Charlie. My Hope.
Okay. What's up here? Oh, that's in there. There's another maintenance panel. Oh yeah, that's the one I need to get into. Ugh. Okay, well. The clutch of bulbous mule structures appears akin to a titanic malodorous eggs. The lower part of the mule dock provides egress to deep-sea divers. To the side, a conglomeration of tiny seed life feasts on cadaverous remains. Alright, what about up here? Glance downwards reveals the seafloor to writhe with life. A swarm of tiny crabs scatters and reconverge in the wake of your steps, while thin, nail-sized jellyfish dance with floating detritus. What the fuck is that? Oh, did I? I missed that? Aw. Well, I don't feel bad. I mean, Moses is an ugly bear, but I don't want him to get eaten. Oh, it's a scrubber? Still, it's gross. The aperture above ignobly lowers divers into the ocean bed as if spitting foul food. A panel by the supports calls down a lift allowing one to re-enter, but the control mechanism appears to have been melted. There is no return to the mule on this route. Why is this not letting me move around? Well, I murdered myself. I knew I wasn't supposed to grab it. Alright, there's gotta be something. Crane terminal. Wait, hold on. Can I get that hand off of the other terminal? No, I don't think I can. Start using everything with everything. Not working. Is there? I don't know. There wasn't anything I could really do while I was here. Still stuck. Maybe here. Yeah, I figured he needs... Oh, it needs something to ignite. A good old-fashioned recharge cartridge for acetylene. Acetylene. Cutting torch. Only thing is I can do it here. Oh, alright. So he needs dangerous surprise in a conveniently small package. Finally something I feel a bit more at home with. Combine this with an ignition source and it's party time. I tried this with her, but I don't think this is working. Yeah, see, I can't combine that. There we go. Yep, got it. Alright.
Guys, heads up. I'm about to blow this lock.
Loud noises.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
What the hell was that?
I didn't see. What happened?
It's like some kind of giant fucking insect.
Language, Mac.
It blew out of the escape pod. Ran right by me.
Would you prefer it stuck around?
Ugh. Oh, encrypted handheld device. Unlocks accesses. Okay, yeah. Atlas Moon researcher. Has it been 5 years already? I've been down here for so long that I've forgotten how the sun feels on my skin. My ocular implants are malfunctioning again. I really must stop procrastinating and get them checked out. Corporate offered to do a complete ocular transplant, but I refused. Being blind from birth has its benefits. My visual memory isn't clouded by manipulation and interpretation. This is not a disability, but a blessing in the land of the deceived. Dr. Kubilius has further tuned my bionics to interface with the deep sleepers so I can keep them under observation 24/7. An unseen bonus is that once I'm connected to their limbic system, I can access their emotions. I find catharsis in reliving their lives and seeing the world as they did when they walked free among the flock. What? Sleepers. I have loved before, many, many years ago. She always saw the best in me, my Diana. I keep telling myself not to obsess over the products, but I just can't help it. I am particularly fond of the DeFreitas family. Corporate acquired them 2 years ago, and they were shuffled around a lot before our coming here. One moment, on a trip to Mars, another, Shanghai to the bottom of the ocean. My favorite is product 645583. She has magnificent emotions, so passionate and raw. Her dreams are fascinating. Appreciating her emotional range doesn't make me less culpable for her desecration, but it does make the work more enjoyable. I am pleased to report... Oh, this is message. Attention Choka board. I am pleased to report that the isolation in cell cultures using immunofluorescence-based analytical procedures and nucleic acid determination molecular approaches has proven successful in detaching the identifying a PS-139 strain in the historical samples. I have no idea what I just said. It was Mule Poker Night, and I won big again. Perhaps they sense my loneliness. I really hope they're not letting me win. Message from Dr. Drismian Hairfest. Dr. Moon, my report is attached for your perusal. The stasis pods of the 3 products I requested for study have just arrived. I will begin my observations post-haste. I am racked with guilt. Who knows where these products were headed when they were procured? Now they linger here in eternal sleep, poked and prodded in the name of scientific progress and profit. Their autonomy was disregarded, and their rights in their bodies were violated. The other employees in this lab are under the illusion these people volunteered. Their ignorance is appalling, or they may know the truth and choose not to dwell on it. In the old days, we would have done the PS-139 research off-world, but since the resurrection of the Father, who can stop us? Who would dare to question the company and, by extension, the Church? I overthink everything. Enough, Moon. Your guilt changes nothing. She was special when I first connected with Product 645583's lucid dreams. I'm going to name her Diana. The deep sleepers are kept in stasis, so they remain fresh and compliant. We seldom wake them unless an experiment or treatment requires it. Products are never allowed to leave, but maybe, just maybe, I have enough clout with corporate to change this policy. I'm sure PS-139 is an ancient organism that remained dormant for a long time owing to the cold temperatures and water pressure. Now, in the warmth of the Mule Lab, we are resurrecting it. Hairfist and his team are proceeding with human testing after the Omega Base incident. Even having observed PS-139's necrotic effects, the company sees dollar signs while I see a dearth of humanity. But what can I do? I made up my mind. Whatever response I get from Choka, I am setting these people free. Notice to Mule Senior Staff. Need to know only. Report to your personal EV for immediate evacuation. Base lockdown in progress. Black Ops team en route. Quarantine has been unexpectedly painful, but it provides the perfect cover to set Diana free. My personal EV is primed and ready for us. We'll be out of here in 5 minutes. Then we can start our new life together. Help! The EV jammed, and something is wrong with Diana. She has something growing inside of her. Oh, Kane. What? Growing inside of her? Oh my gosh. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Alright. A limp body slouches amongst cables and electronics of the failed escape pod apparatus. The piece de resistance of this bizarre tableau. The lacerated flesh and muscle tissue bulge behind sallow skin.
Kane's reign.
You said they were alive.
Well, I thought they were.
Did that thing burst out of her?
Or feeding on her. Or...
Someone there. Someone actually there.
Reusing added active channels.
They were using this body suit radio. That's what I heard.
Someone there? Or more dreams. In the haze.
Who is this? Are you part of the research team? Are you Kane?
Black. Dark. Can't see. Can't move. Explosions.
Are you hurt? Are you okay?
The haze. The pain.
He's rambling. We should try and find him.
Find him? What for? You remember the guy upstairs? All these other bodies? Who says he isn't the one running around doing it?
And if he isn't, he could help us. Maybe he knows a way out of here.
He's in the dark. I am here. And nowhere.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be much help.
Okay, hold on a second. What? I think we were getting way overcharged right now. Alright. Sorry. Okay. Oh, what else am I doing? Okay, so... Okay, so this clearly goes together.
Tricky. Loading these acetylene cartridges. Have to listen for the click.
What? Loaded and ready. I should be able to cut through most metals, locks, and bars with this, even underwater. But unfortunately, it looks like this is only suitable for 1 or 2 uses. Alright, well, I guess I gotta go break through that other thing. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Where the heck is it? Take a look. Oh, there it is. Maintenance panel. Okay, open flood backflow. Let's do it.
Cycling pressure injectors.
Mac? You're now a free man. Tell me I'm amazing.
You are amazing.
You didn't have to say that.
What the heck is that? Alright, well, I guess I'll find out later. Oh, down here. Duh. Okay. The body lies face down, half submerged in water, blighted by crimson ichor, expelled by the twin cadavers. Both victims bear 2 bullet wounds, evidence of efficient slaughter. The corpse slumps against the wall, retaining some sense of the dull-witted shock it experienced when faced with its execution. The glint of a gold tooth peeks out from its chops.
Kane.
More bodies.
Yeah. But these were executed. They were shot in the back of the head.
Gunshots. I heard gunshots.
Many gunshots. Days ago. Weeks ago. Eons ago. My head.
What is my life right now?
You should sterilize your hands, Mac.
I really should.
Car? This brings back some memories I'd hoped were behind me. Not stuff I'm proud of, nor something I'm eager to discuss. Ugh. Clutches of ocean floor plant life quiver and sway outside the viewing portal, as if beckoning spectators to join them within the freezing void or mocking their current misery and entrapment. Door access. Unauthorized personnel have been denied access to the many areas of the mule due to emergency evacuation protocols.
Attention. The Kane Medical Division is not responsible for injuries or cardiac events resulting from the premature removal of this device.
Oh, that's shocking. What? Nothing? Come on.
Sir, access card. I have no. Oh, maybe I do. Personnel log. ID. I better write this down. P. Hendry. I have a feeling this is gonna come. 9. ID number 9165. Alright. Insufficient security level for door access. Oh, well, maybe it won't be. I once saw a guy install lasers by trying to use a stolen keycard. Here's hoping this place is less reliant on murder traps. Ah, probably. Oh, that's not gonna do me any good. Machinery still sits lifeless. Burn marks announce a handful of bullet punctures. Ocean floor sediment has accompanied the escape pod overflowed seawater, begriming it. Alright, so I think we're gonna send this over to her. Maybe she can use this to get that scrubber.
Damn it. I tried shocking it with the defibrillator.
Didn't work.
Not at all. I think I need more juice.
More juice? I gotta juice this up. Nothing is ever easy. What? It's not doing it. Maybe he can do something with it. It's like a charging station or anything here. terminal. I don't think this is gonna do anything. No. Come on. Oh. Maybe here. No, wrong way. Come on. Or was it the other way? Hold on. I know there was a vent somewhere that I think I can do something to. Or was it back in the tunnels? Maybe it was. Alright. I guess I'm stuck. Oh. Maintenance terminal.
You are in VAT Central Processing, a restricted area.
This hardwired terminal can communicate with the mule's computer systems. Fortunately, it seems that someone has already logged in. Dead brain. There is an immense gangrenous necrotic mass, and rivers of hairy mold push out from between its fetid wrinkles. The mottled complexion appears on the verge of self-collapse. At the same time, a blanket of mycelium has sprung from the acrid fluids pooling around the base.
Brains.
What?
No, he's right. It's a Kane brain vat. Biocomputers. The base's primary servers.
They do not hum.
They're offline. No wonder we couldn't connect back.
That one looks more than offline. It looks dead.
It's the same plant-like growth we saw in the ducts. Does that mean it's a contaminant?
Contaminant. Profit. Or reckoning.
Ugh. Modal auto dock endoscope? Can we look inside my bum with this? No, Mose, we're not gonna do that. That's suboptimal performance level. Okay, well. We gotta get in here somehow. That console. A heavy humidity permeates the room, the walls coated in a thin film of condensation. The only sound is the soft whirring of hard drives from this console. Ooh, an engorged brain. The gargantuan brain undulates softly as rivulets of blood trickle down through its cerebral folds. The rhythmic motion occasionally tugs at the cluster of cables thrust haphazardly into the organic structure, as if weakly attempting to free itself. What am I supposed to do? Puzzle time. What the heck? Required level 7. Dang it. Numerous fungal plants have grown from the recesses and joints. Where was that? Come on. Lining the doorway, jamming it shut. A few sprawling growths emit a ghostly bioluminescent glow as if imitating or competing with the flashing panel lights that blanket the walls. Well, I can't get in there, I don't think. Fungal growth has overwhelmed the patch door, burying it under an unassailable thick blanket of warbling mossy shapes. But I gots to get in there somehow. How am I gonna do this? Let me shock it back to life. Come on. Bilious connected. Surveillance. New database. New apps. Elevate access by employee ID. Let's see. 9165. Yes! It did come in handy. Okay, personal log. Lake Kubilius. Chris, I remember the day I first saw you. You were standing at the landing of the escalator, waiting to meet your friend for lunch. That friend happened to be Mike, and Mike happened to be trying to hook us up. We made googly eyes at each other, and a few days later... Wait, googly eyes! See? He said googly eyes! I say googly eyes too! And a few days later, we went on an actual date. A week later, we moved in together. Every morning, I brought you your first cup of coffee. Every morning until... I miss you. I hope I'll dream of you tonight. Hold on, I gotta screenshot this. I gotta screenshot the googly eyes, because I'll be using that later. Message from Tij Bezagand. Excerpt. Effects of PS-139 on genetic structure with comments. While transmission occurs primarily via respiration, with some evidence showing infection also spreading via ingestion, the fascinating symptoms begin with seeding the nervous system. Excruciating death is not interesting, apparently. The microbe, in effect, hijacks strands of the host's RNA, incorporating its genetic material into the host's genome. Memories? I must dig up the old research that the shark guy mentioned. This rogue material contains, among other things, a segment of non-coding DNA that we suspect is responsible for upregulating gene expression on an exponential scale. Rapid neural development. What graft was missing? While the symptoms caused by PS-139's growth in the lungs are too severe for the human body to survive for long, in more robust hosts, it could lead to drastic changes of behavior and personality, eventually even to new cellular physiology. No physiology, no personality, no problem. Message from Dr. Robert Liversage. Notice, all Organic Computing Division members. Okay, everyone, heads up. The new VAT brain is arriving tomorrow. The board only provided us with this new model because of the projected value of the research we're doing here. Please handle the equipment with the utmost care as we take over its maintenance during the final weeks of maturation. I'd rather not end up at a realignment center on the ring. Chris, I just remembered that storm at the old Orange Grove house. Knocked out the electricity, and we made shadow puppets on the wall and talked nonsense until the lights came back. Basigan gave me an idea. It could screw up their precious vat, but if there's a chance... Don't worry, I'll be careful. I've been using the ventilation system to access central processing between shifts. I miss you so goddamn much. Remember our favorite Carl Sandburg poem? Yellow dust on a bumblebee's wing, gray lights in a woman's asking eyes, red ruins in the changing sunset embers. I take you in pile-high memories. Death will break her claws on some I keep. Chris, I am thinking back to when James was 3. I'd sing him a lullaby before bed, that annoying one, go to sleep. After a week, he changed the words to be about me and sang it back to us. I partitioned off each of the vat brain's right hemispheres to be used solely for the regular computing requirements of the mule. With the increased processing power of dense neural paths created by the microbe, no one should think it odd that they're only using half their brains for the tasks they're being given. The other half of each brain is mine. I've done some tampering. The vat should be restricted to my implanted memories from before your diagnosis, before it all went to shit. Now I have to make sure no one goes snooping on a base full of people whose literal job is to be inquisitive. Should be fun. Tig's Basigan, the mule wackadoodle, keeps messaging me. I never respond. His protruding mechanical organs make me uncomfortable. Ugh. Chris, did I ever tell you that your impossible father approved of me in the end? In a moment of lucidity, he told me, I envy you. I never got to visit space. So after Parkinson's took him, James and I built a model rocket and launched into the heavens as a tribute to old Grumpy Grandpa. Your absence is a void at the center of my life, but soon that will change. Uh-oh, what the fuck is he doing? What is he gonna do? The matter fiber pathways in the hippocampus, the prefrontal cortex, and the basolateral amygdala have been successfully mapped based on the archived cortical engrams I kept from before Chris's illness. He's gonna make her. He's just gonna put her. He's gonna load her memories into a brain, into like a bio thing, isn't he? He's just, oh man. Shit. Liver Sage reviewed the baselines for VAT-01 and noticed the increased neural activity. I need to think fast. Message to Dr. Robert Liver Sage. Robert, I've been tinkering with the VAT mule temporal sequencing to maximize the data throughput. As a result, you can expect to see some unusual activity in the meg readings. This is perfectly normal. I'm so close. The high-resolution neuroimaging data shows excellent results. There's now a complete structural and functional neural engram of Chris's brain synapse in VAT-01. Message from VAT-01 system. Just before James was born, I woke up to a soaking wet bed. I shouted, "Quick, get this into the laundry." We're flabbergasted. I screamed, "I'm not leaving until the washing is done and the house is clean." Is the house clean? Chris, I'm detecting multiple neural path sets in the VAT system. What are you doing? If I pick this up, then Liver Sage will too. Milford is already snooping. This month has felt like a beautiful dream, but I have to end it before everything comes crashing down. They can't have you. These people are all insane. They absolutely are. Message from VAT-01 system. I'm scared. You abandoned James. You left me to die. Don't leave us again. Alright. What else did I get? Did anything else in this? Personal security. Oh, yeah. Alright, so I got this key that I think I can use now.
This one is wrong.
A tumor. Like ourselves.
He's right. It is a tumor. It's stopping the node from functioning.
So, the bear's gonna have to remove it.
What? Okay, I guess. VAT locked. Foreign DNA detected. Resuscitate and enable data port. Remove foreign material from VAT-01 cortex. Okay. VAT locked. Foreign DNA detected. How do I get this thing out?
Okay, Mose. You can do this.
I am a very small bear now.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Select latching for further examination.
Select latching for further examination. I don't know.
Stimulating.
3.
Stimulating.
Alright, select latching for further. Okay, so maybe we're not. Maybe we're gonna just sever. Shunt?
Shunting successful.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know.
Stimulating. Stimulating.
6 and 2 are okay.
Stimulating. Shunting successful.
Proceed to your closest administration office for further instructions.
I think I messed this up. I don't know.
Select latching for further
Alright, there we go.
examination.
Alright, so 1 intracranial foreign body latching scan. Alright, so let's see.
Stimulating.
3.
Shunting successful. Severing successful.
I guess that worked. 2.
Stimulating.
6.
Shunting successful. Severing successful.
Okay.
Stimulating. Shunt failed.
What?
Latch regrowth 100%.
Oh, man.
Stimulating.
Okay. Let me go 5.
Shunting successful. Success. Foreign blood supply terminated.
Mose, you're amazing.
For a bear.
I am very small for a bear.
Clean that processing unit. Booting.
Now I should be able to connect to this bastard.
Clean that processing unit. Boot up complete. All pathways open for connection.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh, the thing's still there. Exciting jury rig potential. No. I don't know. Just use everything on everything. Shit. Okay. So, what do you mean, here I go? Oh, yeah, that's right. Time to go back again. Okay. Card. Eject hydro transformer. Alright, I guess I got that. Turn off fuel lights. Was I supposed to do that? I don't know. Alright, now what? Now I got this. I've worked with these before. They utilize an ocean's current to generate current. However, the voltage is rather low. Maybe we can pump it up with a suitable addition.
The defibrillator needs an extra jolt of power. The hydro generator ought to do it.
Is this the right way? Yeah.
Oh, that did it. Might come in handy also. Not for eating, Moses.
Does the bear eat? Unconscious rubber.
I think this is a dead end, guys. Even if we put in a new motherboard, the circuits are just too fried. I can't work the crane from here.
Work the problem. We'll figure it out. That boat's our way out of here.
Alright, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Is the board melted by the termination of the scrubber or by the scrubber itself? We will never know. Just like how we'll never know how many licks it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop. Now what? Somebody's gotta be able to use this. Can we just put a motherboard in there? That'll fix it! Okay, so what pattern? I'm seeing patterns. Oh, in here. Oh. Yeah, that looks like Tetris. Let me just draw it down. Let's see. Alright, I think I got somewhat. With the materials I have...
Got it. Doors open. I'm inside. I don't know, it looks like a tunnel. An umbilical even. There's
What?
Suitcases, bags. People were leaving.
They look ransacked.
Told to gather there. To be ready to leave.
These people didn't go anywhere.
Neither did I.
Small number of cases lie disemboweled. The entrails of clothing strewn across the floor. Several pairs of shoes lie scattered and discarded, forced to part from their owners. Curtain of plastic sheeting backlines clumps of discarded clothing, invoking an atmosphere of medical examination and inspection. Spatters of dried blood are broken by panicked hand smears, desperately clawing at the ground. Several corpses lie shredded against an impromptu shooting line. What? An execution so unrestrained and indulgent that the remains appear partly dissolved. Chunks of minced gore lie strewn in a lake of dried blood. The splatter adorning the bullet-pervaded wall bear a macabre piece of abstract expressionism.
More bodies. Executed. Like the others.
Made examples. Made witnesses. My head. My head.
The lone suitcase sits against the wall, damage to the casing hinting that it was abdicated with force. Exterior lighting has afflicted the passage of glazed glass with a jaundiced glow, appearing akin to a writhing intestinal tract. Ew.
Hey, crazy voice. Where does this go?
It connects the mule to the dig site.
Dig site?
What we were here for. The mistakes we made.
What mistakes? What happened here? You were part of it. What was this place?
Choices. Consequences. My head.
Charlie, look at this.
Christ, that's huge.
It is pretty.
Not the word I'd use.
At the bottom of the ocean.
You are in the blister. You are where it all begins.
This guy's really starting to affect my tranquility.
You are in the blister, a restricted area.
This easy-to-use interface sends real-time control instructions to selected equipment, like drones and cranes, making navigating in an industrial context a breeze. This device must have a corresponding remote board installed locally to enable a remote connection.
Remote access terminal. What's that?
Military hardware. Allows critical systems to be controlled remotely.
You can control anything on the base with it?
As long as it has the right transmission equipment, yes.
I don't think I have that. We're just gonna put this in there. No. Well, damaged. Ain't working. Hell. colossal humanoid sculpture broods behind the steel scaffolding to contemplate its current imprisonment. The marble titan's proportions are unsettling, a leering wrongness captured in stone. Hey, Trevor.
Greetings, child of Cain. Have we met before?
No. Brushed board. Never one for subtlety. This small act of violence was a good stress relief. I agree. I enjoy that type of stress relief. Piles of wet mud coalesce in deposited mounds. Attempts to gather and remove it hindered by a perpetual history of passing traffic. The 3D printer carried upon a mobile buggy, the dried, muddy tire tracks indicating travel to and from the sealed entrance. It's 53 here. I wish it was 70. We'd have everything open. 3D part printer. Raw materials. Alright, so... schema not available. That's it.
Incorrect raw material for chosen schematic. The correct material.
What? Thermoplastic? Why is this incorrect? Copper. I guess I need more stuff. Gold. There we go. Alright. Oh crap, that's not gonna do anything. No, come on. There's another place to put this
If
thing.
you have any doubts today, please notify your nearest church member and use Form HGB 6002 to express your concerns.
Crane controls remote access granted.
Good job.
My Mac.
Charlie, watch out. I'm trying the crane.
It's working. It works, Mac.
Problem is, the currents out there will just sweep it right back where it was. I'm going to have to hold it in place with the controls. I'd hurry. I don't know how long I can keep it still.
Okay, I'm going.
Alright, time to go. Yes, now she can do it.
Okay. Ready to jump.
Jump trajectory calculated. 83% success threshold calculated.
I'm a fail.
Please be careful, Charlie.
Yeah. What the bear said. We sure about this? I may not be able to hold her still.
You always come through for me.
You always trust me too much.
No, I don't. Trajectory is locked.
Take your time. I mean, you know, not too much time. I can't hold this thing still forever. I just mean... right. Okay.
Right. Okay. This could have gone better.
Gonna assume we did it.
Mac! Mac! I made it!
I'm very glad you are not dead, Charlie.
Good job, girl. Hurry up, though. That thing could tear loose any second.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rover Terminal. The hardware appears to be dominated by communication systems, command transmission, and information relay to the Mule and Deep Sea 15.
All right. Who wants to go home?
We will leave soon.
Will we?
What? Self-destruct sequence? Re-engaged? No! Oh shit. Well.
The Fido just went dead.
What do you mean it went dead?
I mean it just went dead.
Maybe the power systems are cycling up to...
Debris detected on collision course.
Oh god.
This doesn't sound good at all. What is this? Is this, flashback? No, I know it wasn't gonna be that easy, but still.
Mac! We are 100% unpacking this stuff today! Mac? Typical.
Documents.
Series 3 operator. Mac's dad never made 3. He never had a family like this either. He always said, careful what you take on. Get too much, you tempt fate. I keep telling him, that's just old man and the sea paranoia.
There's a lot of boxes.
so fast. All you have to do is blink.